Welcome to Easter Monday. There is this fun tradition in the old German church that the priest would do a humorous service on Easter Monday. Well, I hope you enjoy a few jokes from a few folks in our church, and then I'll have a short meditation for Easter Monday. Enjoy. We'll start with some jokes, and then we'll hear a short meditation for Easter Monday. All right. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Well, three strings walk into McDonald's, and the first string walks up to the counter and says, "I'd like a Big Mac and a large Diet Coke." And the person behind the counter says, "Hold it, aren't you a string?" And the string says, "Well, yes, I am." And the person behind the counter says, "Oh, I'm sorry, we don't serve strings here." And then the second string walked up to the counter and said, "I'll take a Big Mac and a large Diet Coke." And the person behind the counter says, "Hold it, aren't you a string?" And the string says, "Well, yes, I am." And the person behind the counter says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve strings here." So the third string saw this happening. He stepped away, he tied himself into a knot, he spread out his edges, and he walked up to the counter and said, "Hi, I'll take a Big Mac and a large Diet Coke." And the person behind the counter said, Aren't you a string?" And the string says, "No, I'm afraid not."
I had no idea where that was going, which makes it a great joke.
What are the Easter Bunny's favorite stories? The ones with a happy ending.
The CEO of IKEA just got elected the president of Sweden. He should have his cabinet together by the end of the week.
Want to hear a joke? Why don't fish like playing basketball? Because they have issues with the net.
All right, so I had to take my son to the hospital after he swallowed 10 quarters. So he was rushed to surgery, and after a half an hour, I saw a nurse, and so I asked her how he was doing. And she said, "There's no change yet."
An old couple learned how to text. The wife was the romantic type, and the husband was the no-nonsense guy. The wife texted, "If you are sleeping, send me your dreams. If you are laughing, send me your smile. And if you are crying, send me your tears. I love you." The husband texted back, "On the toilet. Please advise."
What happened when the Easter Bunny misbehaved in school? He got expelled.
Why'd the boy throw the clock out of the window? Because he wanted to see time fly. Where does the polar bear keep all of its money? In the snowbank.
If pro is the opposite of con, then is Congress the opposite of progress?
I told my wife to embrace her mistakes. Then she hugged me.
Hey, good Easter Monday to you. So, the book of Philippians is an unlikely book to mention joy 16 times by the Apostle Paul. He is in prison, but this little congregation brings him great joy. And so we're gonna study this little church when we go through our series on Acts. We're gonna study about the church in Philippi. But I just wanted to point out a couple things to our situation. It's interesting. The book starts with an encouragement and kind of ends with encouragement. I want to read those to us today. There's no doubt this last year has been full of transitions and difficulties, and I just want to read you these words from Paul. First of all, the first one reminds us that Jesus has a plan for us and is at work. Philippians 1:6. Being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Jesus Christ. Being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. Philippians 1:6 reminds us that Jesus has a plan and is working in our life. Number two, the second thing that the book ends with this bit of encouragement. We can learn the secret of joy and contentment in our life. We can do it. We can learn this secret. I'm not saying this because I'm in need, for I've learned to be content in whatever circumstances. I know it is to be in need, and I know it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or want. I can do all this. I can do all this through him who gives me strength. It's just interesting that Paul ends the book talking about how he can be content no matter where he is. What strikes me about Paul's letter is not just that joy or rejoice is mentioned 16 times in the passage, but what also strikes me about the passage is the deep, deep sense of gratitude. I hope you feel that joy and that gratitude this Easter Monday. And I do believe that gratitude is just this gateway to joy. As we reflect on what God has done and all the other blessings in our life, we can experience God's deep joy. As we end this Easter Monday meditation, we have one more story from Otis and Ivan to finish off our time together. Have a great Easter Monday. Thank you very much.
Okay, Otis, I have a riddle for you. Oh, I like riddles. All right, I want you to pay good attention. There were 3 crows sitting on a fence. 3 crows sitting on a fence. If I shoot one of them, what'd you do that for? No, I didn't really do it. I like crows. I had a pet crow. Well, why'd you shoot one? It's the riddle. It's the riddle. Oh, okay. I didn't really do it. It's just a riddle. All right. Now pay attention, please. 3 crows were sitting on a fence. 3 crows were sitting on a fence. If I shoot one of them, the hunter shoots one of them. How many are left? Oh, that's kind of hard. 2 left. Otis, I don't think you understand birds and hunters and things. Now let me do it one more time and you pay attention. I will. All right. 3 crows are sitting on a fence. 3 crows are sitting on a fence. If I shoot one of them, you shoot one of them. How many are left? 2 left. I don't think you understand about hunting and birds and guns going off. If I shoot one of them, they would all fly away. The rest of them would just fly away. That's what I've been trying to tell you. 2 left. Good grief. Okay.
Awesome. I don't think you need to change anything.
No more Suez Canal jokes. That ship has sailed.
Is that original to you?
No, well, it's been around a long time with me, but no, I don't think it was original for me.
I had no idea where that was going the whole time, which makes it a fantastic joke. You're just like, where's keep going with that?
Sorry to ask this question after you've started recording, but Isaac can edit it out.
Hi, Otis. How are you today? Well, I think I'm kind of okay. Well, what's going on? Well, we're having kind of a special surprise thing, kind of working with Kevin. Is that Kevin? Yeah, that's him. Oh, yeah, I've seen him before. Is that right? Oh, yeah. Well, now, the one thing I'm a little worried about is when we do special things, and this is kind of different than some of them, you don't always behave. Well, I try. Well, you're very trying sometimes. Yeah, I know. Well, so I want you to be good. Well, I'll be good if you give me a quarter. You'll be good if I give you a quarter? Oh, yeah. Otis, that's ridiculous. Shouldn't be getting paid. When I was your age, I didn't have to have a quarter to be good. Oh, I know. When you were my age, you were good for nothing.
The irony of getting hit by a dog.